HVAC accounting. I'm guessing at this point, I don't have the report in front of me, but I believe that's the explanation. But I promised I would talk about HVAC, and I want to satisfy the audience by doing so. We don't evade these issues. The questioner originally only mentioned really one line in what is at least a two-page report explaining precisely why the budget currently is $40 million more than it was 4 years ago before we started the project. And I explained in that report very carefully all of the reasons. For example, this was a project that had never been done before. And while the engineers could guess at how much pipes would cost, they didn't have the foggiest idea of what the labor would be working in occupied apartments and protecting furniture and so on. The co-op didn't know, for example, how many people we would need to move furniture and provide security while the work was going on until we started doing it. And you'll have a whole list in our annual report, if you look at least 2 pages, as to why each item that we guessed at a year before we even started doing any work turned out to be much more. When we got bids, we insisted on the quality of work we want. And now we didn't borrow enough to start with, and now we have to borrow more to complete the project in the quality that the cooperators want and the cooperators deserve. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to find a way to minimize the impact on the cooperators. Hopefully we'll be able to do it, but we're trying very hard. Thank you.
There's no questioning of anybody this time. Okay, no, this is not a time for speeches. This is a time for asking questions. And okay. I am the moderator of this, and the question time has passed. Now it's going to be time. Now it's time for the various candidates to give closing speeches. Okay. You see, and people can ask questions at the annual meeting. There'll be plenty of time, even more time than we have now for questions at the annual meeting. Now what I want to do is just remind you